Hey there, YouTube. As you can see, there's no face cam today, but there is many booster packs of Unfinity, the newest unset from Magic the Gathering. I'm going to slide these over here, and we will start cracking these open. With this first pack, I will be explaining some things about this set that's very interesting. Listen to that nice pack cracking sound there. So, first, some things to notice. With every pack, you're going to get... Oh, that's actually hilarious. Okay. With every pack, you're going to get a sticker sheet. Right, I need to turn this light off. There we go. So we're going to get a sticker sheet that comes with some stickers, including name stickers, art stickers, effect stickers, and power and toughness stickers. So, for example, this one gives you Sassy, Gremlin, and Blood to alter titles. And the effects are whenever this creature attacks, create a treasure token, and for 3, target creature gains flying till end of turn. And then you also have 3/2 and 10/10 as power and toughness modifier cards, or stickers. Then we are going to get the Contortionist token, which at the beginning of your upkeep, you can fold this token in half. And so on the back, it actually shows you all of the halves of it. So we have Contortionist, 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 all the way down, really tiny. That's actually pretty funny. So I'm going to create stacks here for those. Every booster pack comes with 2 attractions and a basic land. So let's go ahead and roll into this pack. We've got Scared Stiff, Prize Wall, Leading Performance, Amped Up, An Incident Has Occurred, Finishing Move, Rockstar, Park Re-Entry, Alternate Art Ambassador Blorpity Blorp Blorp, Blorpity Blorp Boop, and Monitor, and I believe our next card will be our rare. Yep, Plate Spinning. Whenever you cast a spell, copy it, and you may choose new targets for the copy. Then balance a card from outside the game on one of your fingertips. When that card falls or touches another card, sacrifice Plate Spinning. It's pretty nice. There's our land. This is a space island. Real pretty. I like those. And then our 2 amusements, our attractions, are Cover the Spot and Information Booth. Get that nice sound there. Alright, let's see here. We've got Command Performance. Let's swap this around here. Okay. The TAPPER. Scooch. Non-Human Cannonball. Ticket Turbo Tubes. I like the flavor text on this that says, we are filled with tickets. We are filled with purpose. Plot Armor. We Champion, Scampire, Done for the Day. I actually just pulled one of these in my my draft that I did last night, an Unfinity draft. And it didn't really do much for me, but it was funny. Quick Fixer. Ignacio of Mira's Marvels. When it enters the battlefield, choose Armor, Blood, Book, Bottle, Fang, Fire, Scroll, Spear, Sword, or Water. Whenever you cast a spell with the chosen object in its art, create 2 treasure tokens. And it has Partner. And our land is going to be Forest, the Watermelon Forest. Our first attraction is Spinny Ride. Our second attraction is Squirrel Stack. Our token is going to be the Ticket Bucket Bot. And Geek Lotus Warrior. We got some cookies, a balloon animal, a fish hat, some abilities. The 4-1 and the 3-6 are not bad stickers. Unfortunately, my experience with the stickers is I hate them. After playing with them last night, I don't like them. Stickers are not my jam. They're funny in concept, but man, they are not pleasant to play with. Okay, pack 3, we got Rat in the Hat, Motion Sickness, Hat Trick, which, by the way, there's a lot of things that benefit you for wearing a hat. Down for Repairs, Nearby Planet, Fun card, has Rangeling, which gives it every land type, including plains, island, swamp, mountain, forest, desert, gate, lair, locust, and all of those Urza lands. Which is funny. If we get the other card that this combos with, I'll set this aside to make note of it. Chicken Troop, Slight Malfunction, Sword Swallowing Seraph, Spinneret Arachnabat, Goblin Girder Gang, and our rare is D00DL Caricaturist. When Doodle Caricaturist enters the battlefield, create a 4/4 colorless sketch creature token, which you have 15 seconds to draw. The token has flying if it has wings in its art. The same is true for First Strike and a sword, vigilance and a shield, menace and mean eyes, trample and horns, death touch and claws, lifelink and fangs, haste and footwear. It's actually a really fun card. We got Swamp. Our first attraction is Dart Throw. Second attraction is the rare attraction Hall of Mirrors. Clown Robot. I've got bad memories of clown robots. I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm gonna stick this guy up here. And we have Contortionist, Otter, and Storm. And, tap target creature gains haste till end of turn. That's pretty good. Death Touch and Lifelink is also pretty good. Some pretty good stickers on that one. All right. Next pack, we've got Unlawful Entry. Blank Bird gets the worm, which again, we could use our ticket or our stickers here. So we could say like, Contortionist Bird gets the worm, or Storm Bird gets the worm. When it enters the battlefield, you may put a name sticker on it. You gain X life, where X is the number of unique vowels on that sticker. I got a few of these when I was playing my draft last night, and I think the best one I got was actually Unsanctioned, which has 5 unique vowels in it, and I was able to get 5 of whatever it was talking about in the card. If I stumble across one of the ones I got, I can show you guys. Xenosquirrels, Circuits Act, Stilt Strider, Rad Rascal, Fight the Blank Fight, so fight the Storm fight, fight the Otter fight, Assembled Ensemble. This was a mean card used against me in a draft last night. It was pretty bad. So let me explain this real quick. Vigilance, which is already bad enough. Its power is equal to the number of robots you control, and whenever you cast a spell with an artifact creature in its art, create a 1/1 white clown robot artifact creature token. And that's where it got mean. Was the clowns, because every time you get an artifact creature token, there are almost always robots for this set, and the robots would then give him an additional power. Busted. Ooh, and we got Comet Stellar Pup. That is one of the 2 planeswalkers in this set that's really worth talking about. So for 0 loyalty, roll a 6-sided die. If you roll a 1 or a 2, plus 2, then create 2 1/1 green squirrel creature tokens. They gain haste until end of turn. If you roll a 3, that is a -1, then return a card with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to your hand. You roll a 4 or 5. Comet Stellar Pup deals damage equal to the number of loyalty counters on him to a creature or player, then -2. If you roll a 6, +1, then you may activate Comet Stellar Pup's loyalty ability 2 more times this turn. That is fantastic. Legal in formats, great card, best boy. And here we have a Plains. Our first attraction is Drop Tower. Second attraction is Bumper Cars. Ooh, a foil rare, Knife and Death. It has just a second. As long as this spell is on the stack, players can't move permanents. One at a time, throw 10 cards you own from outside the game onto the playing area from a distance of at least 3 feet, with about 1 meter. For each of those cards, Knife and Death deals 1 damage to each creature or planeswalker you don't control that card is touching. You gain life equal to damage dealt this way. That's pretty interesting. We got a food token and another set of stickers. Jetpack Death and Seltzer. It's not too bad. Nothing amazing, but nothing too bad. Real quick, I want to... Let's get some more tags in here real quick. I forgot we can have a whole bunch of tags now. That's fine. I'll live with that. Okay. So, let's open our next pack. That beautiful ASMR. Wizards of the Blank. A Good Day to Pie. Line Cutter. Seasoned Buttoneer. Ride Guide. Vegetation Abomination. I actually used these in my draft to great success. They're pretty good. Well done. I also used this in my draft. I really like this card. It deals 5 damage to target creature. If that creature is a rare or mythic rare, it deals 3 damage to that creature's controller. Clandestine Chameleon. Goblin Airbrusher. Ooh, Monoxa, Midway Manager. It's one of your legendary creatures for this set. Vampire Employee. And Exit Through the Grift Shop. Yell, "Who wants a souvenir?" and announce the name of a non-land card in your graveyard. Each player in an ungame who can hear you may bid life. You start the bidding at 0. The high bidder loses life equal to the high bid. They copy the card and may cast the copy without paying its mana cost. If you didn't win the bid, you gain life equal to the high bid and create that many treasure tokens. And we have another swamp, the second type of swamp, the planetary swamp. We have the Fortune Teller attraction and the Roller Coaster attraction. The Teddy Bear token, which is really kind of cute. And we've got Cursed, Fire Breathing, and Yogurt on our names. Ooh, Prowess too as a ability sticker. Getting some very interesting stickers, but not anything that I want to see. You know what? Let me do this real quick. I'm spoiling cards. Oh no, you guys can see what that is. Alright, and... back to it. Alright, so we have Boing clowning around. Ooh, step right up. Carnival Carnivore. We've got Imbiggin. I've seen some funny stuff with this card. Until end of turn, target non-brushwag creature gets +1/+1 for each super type, card type, and subtype it has. There is a way to give everything changeling, or to give specifically a brushwag changeling, and then remove brushwag from its typing. So then it has, I forget the number, but it's some ridiculously large number that is +1/+1 for every subtype, card type, and super type in the game. Essentially, it's dumb. It's real dumb. One Clown Band, Astrotorium, Haberthrasher, Wicker Picker, which has Sticker Kicker. Creature spells you have Sticker Kicker 1. Unless you're quicker, I wouldn't snicker, is what its flavor text says. Then we've got, how is this a par 3? The enchantment for 2 and 2 blue says, whenever you cast a spell, you may have target player mill X cards, where X is the number of words in that spell's name. Funny. Not great, but real funny. Our land is a forest, Watermelon Forest again. We have Foam Weapons Kiosk. Ooh. Oh, we got a foil there. Bounce Chamber. A foil Blank Goblin. I got one of these in my draft last night, and it was very good. Did a lot of good work for me. When he enters the battlefield, you can put a name sticker on him. Add 1 red mana for each unique vowel on that sticker. And so, like I said, I would give him Unsanctioned, which gave me 5. Which means I would have 5 red mana for 3 mana. It was real good. I really liked that. We got another Ticket Bucket. And we've got Demonic, Tourist, and Laser on our name stickers there. Alright, we've got the Impounding Lotbot, Dissatisfied Customer, Crooked Amphibinaut, Bar Entry. This is another really funny one. So, instant, choose one, destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. Normal, seems fine. Destroy target creature with any part of its head higher than the bar. So you would align this card with the other card. So, like, let's say that Crooked, well, you know what, let's do the Dissatisfied Customer. So we would align these two cards, right? Like, let's put them, you know, side by side. If any part of this card's, the art, like the character in this card's head is above the bar, you destroy him. And look at that. His head's just a little higher than that bar. Boom. Dissatisfied Customer is gone. Bar Entry. Funny card. I like it. Ticket Turbo Tubes. Plot Armor. Non-Human Cannonball. Icing Manipulator. I played this a lot in my draft, and it was funny, but I never really got it to work. All of your 1/1 counters on creatures you control are also food tokens. And we have Roxy, Publicist to the Stars. And our rare? Nope, not yet. Ticking Mime Bomb. This should be our rare. Lifetime Pass Holder. This is funny. So, Lifetime Pass Holder enters battlefield tapped. When he dies, open an attraction. Whenever you roll to visit your attractions, if you roll a 6, you can return Lifetime Pass Holder from your graveyard to the battlefield. So, I haven't really explained attractions. I'll explain that here in a second. We have a nice, pretty mountain. So, for the attractions, you can see on here over at the side, you have these lit up little numbers. They range from 1 to 6. At the, well, I guess I could show on the back of this. It says here, you basically construct a side deck of attraction cards. Boy, this is really like not focused well on that. Let me see if I can fix that focus real quick. Properties. Autofocus. There we go. Okay, so if I do this now. Yeah, there we go. So open attraction by putting the top card of this deck onto the battlefield. Destroyed attractions go into the junkyard, graveyard. Roll a 6-sided die as your main phase begins. Visit each attraction with the result lit up. And then you can have a minimum number of 10 in constructed, but for limited, such as drafts, you can use any number, but you have to have a minimum of 3. So if we look at this again, you can see over here on the side, it's got 3, 5, and 6 lit up, which would mean when you roll a 3, 5, or 6, you get to visit this attraction, activating its visit effect. Roll a 6-sided die, put a number of luck counters on Pick a Beeble equal to the result, and create a treasure token. Then, if there are 6 or more luck counters, claim a prize, which is create 2 treasure tokens, and then sacrifice Pick a Beeble as an open attraction. Our other one was Memory Test. We've got another clown robot. Yeah, I'm going to set that over here. And we've got Squid, Fire, and Night. Still no real good names here like I had last night, but it's not bad. I'm going to move on to the next pack now. By the way, stickers and attractions, both legal in formats that allow for extended set cards. So we have the Blufferfish. I can show you guys right here. If you'll notice down here at this very bottom, where there's usually a like foil circle. Here's a good example. This card here has the foil circle, but this one here, the circle's a little off. It's actually in the shape of an acorn. If they're in the shape of an acorn, not legal. If they're in the shape of a circle, or if they have no emblem at all, they are legal in formats. So you can play those in Commander, in Eternal, Legacy, things like that. We've got Gobsmacked, Scared Stiff, 6-sided die. It's actually a pretty funny removal spell. Coming Attraction, Ardwolf's Advantage, Ticketomaton, Priority Boarding, Gray Merchant of Alphabet. This is a really interesting version of Gary here, but this is Gary. This technically still counts as Gary. A Real Handful, and our rare is Mobile Clone. Using a mobile device, take a picture of target creature. That device enters the battlefield as a token that's a photocopy of the pictured creature. Photocopies include auras, equipment, counter, stickers in the shot. Don't touch other people's phones without permission, and be careful if you do. Funny. Never saw it used when I was playing last night. We got a island. Our first attraction is Costume Shop and Trivia Contest. A treasure token for Employee of the Month. And Eldrazi, Guacamole, and Tightrope. Guacamole is pretty good. That gives us 4 in it. Only missing the eye. Oh, also, thank you, Victoria, for the subscription. With that subscription, you now have access to 10 emotes that you can use on this channel and in other channels. They are very nice emotes. I highly recommend giving them a check. When Deadbeat Attendant enters the battlefield, open an attraction. That is Deadbeat Attendant. We got Bag Check, Airy Elephant, Draconian Gatebot, Petting Zookeeper, Wii Champion, Park Bleeder, Make a Blank Splash, which you could call that Make a Guacamole Splash. We have an alternate art Pietra, Crafter of Clowns. I hate it. I'm really hoping I don't see the card that ruined me in one of my matches last night. Not only ruined, it caused the person who played it, he won the whole draft. It was uncontested. And our rare is Blue Ribbon. When Blue Ribbon enters the battlefield, ask a person outside the game which creature you control is most deserving of a blue ribbon. What was that card though? The one that won? You'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see if we see it. If we don't see it, I will talk about it, but until then. Or were you talking about Pietra, Crafter of Clowns? Also, you attach the blue ribbon to the creature that the person outside the game chooses is the most deserving of it, and equipped creature has Best in Show. Whenever another creature becomes the target of a spell or ability you control, you may copy that spell or ability. If you do, the copy targets this creature. I saw that and I thought about taking it, but it seemed to be like it could be very hurtful as well. Because it's whenever another creature becomes the target of a spell or ability control, but it doesn't say whenever another of your creatures or anything like that. So if you use a burn spell and target your opponent's creature, you can choose to copy, which you could also choose not to, but if you do choose to copy, it has to target your creature. We have a beautiful forest planet. Our first attraction is Scavenger Hunt. Our second attraction is the rare attraction Merry-Go-Round. Visit creatures you control with power 2 or less gain horsemanship until end of turn. Hey, horsemanship. Ooh, rare foil Saw in Half. Destroy target creature. If that creature dies this way, its controller creates 2 tokens that are copies of that creature, except their base power and is half that creature's power, and their base toughness is half that creature's toughness. Round up each time. Funny card. Very interesting. We have a token Stormcrow, and our stickers for this pack. Ooh, a 7/7. That's pretty good. Also, I like the nope with the blue mana symbol. Squishy, Sphinx, and Ninja. And those nice pack noises. Alright, let's see what we got here. Also, some of you guys missed it, so I'll show this off again. In one of my earlier packs, I did get, we did get Comet, Stellar Pup. Get a nice close-up here, see if it'll focus on it. There we go. Just a cute little good boy. Look at him. He's just a good boy. Alright, back to our pack. We've got Prize Wall, Leading Performance, Rat in the Hat, Grabby Tabby, Minotaur to Force. This guy did some work for me last night. Glitter Flitter. Mistakes Were Made. Resolute Vegisaur. animate object. This was real funny. I saw a person play several of these, and they did some good work when they were played. Squirrel Squatters. Meet and Greet Sisse, which I actually got an alternate art one of these last night in my first pack, and so I drafted red and green because of it. Whenever you cast a spell, choose one. Flavor, Meet and Greet Sisse gets +1/+1 till end of turn for each line of flavor text that spell has, or History, create a treasure token if that spell doesn't share an expansion symbol with a permanent you control or a card in your graveyard. Unfortunately, all of my stuff was from Unfinity, so I never used it for History. Our land is a swamp. Our first attraction is Cover the Spot. Our second attraction is Concession Stand. Our token is a Ticket Bucket Bot. And we got Mystic, Doom, and Sandwich. Also, Lifelink and 6/8 as some of the other things on that sticker pack. Alright, next pack we've got Questionable Cuisine, Focused Funambulist, Now You See Me, Sanguine Sipper, Circuits Act, Stilt Strider, Rad Rascal, Autograph Book. This is funny. Autograph Book enters the battlefield with a page counter on it for each person who has signed it. Somebody drafted this last night and just passed it around the entire store, having everyone sign it. And then for 3 tap, remove a page counter from Autograph Book, you draw a card. Line Prancers, the Space Family Goblinson. Space Family Goblinson has trample as long as you rolled 3 or more dice this turn. Whenever you roll a die, put a +1/+1 counter on the Space Family Goblinson. And our rare is a alternate art, Captain Rex Nebula. It's the showcase art. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target non-land permanent you control becomes a vehicle artifact until end of turn. Its base power and toughness are each equal to its mana value. It has Crew 2 and Crash Land. Whenever this vehicle deals damage, roll a 6-sided die. If the result is equal to this vehicle's mana value, it deals that much damage to any target, then sacrifice this vehicle. That's funny. I like that. That actually might go into my vehicle commander's deck. We have Planes, Clown Extruder. I hate it. Guess Your Fate, a Clown Robot. I'm just going to stick that over here. And we've got Werewolf Lightning Mage, 4135. Ooh, Landfall. That one, I saw people using that a lot last night. Alright, last pack of our first stack. We've got Motion Sickness, Hat Trick, Down for Repairs, Blank Goblin, Park Map, Alpha Guard, Blank Balls of Fire, Attempted Murder, Knight in Blank Armor. I saw somebody use this and they put on it Baloney and Time. So it was Knight in Baloney Time armor, which that just made me laugh so much. I was like, really? Baloney Time armor? It's perfect. Spelling Bee. Spelling Bees are rare. So this has Flying and Death Touch. Whenever Spelling Bee deals combat damage to a player, that player looks at the top card of their library and chooses a word on that card. You spell that word. If you spell it correctly, draw a card. Otherwise, scry 1. That's actually really good. I actually really like that. Our Watermelon Forest, Kitty Coaster, the Trash Bin, a Resolute Vegisaur Foil, a food token. Look at that burger. Is that curly fries? They're infinity fries. Ooh, interesting. And we've got Unhinged, Beast, and Hunt. Tapping gain a life. That's pretty good. You guys can't see, but I'm getting a sniff of that new card smell. We've got Wolf in Blank Clothing. Bamboozling Beeble. This was actually, somebody got 3 of these in their draft, and that was real good. Has protection from robots, and just can do all sorts of stuff. We got Jetpack Janitor. This card has Alpha Strike, which, it has first strike as long as it's blocking or being blocked by a creature that comes after it alphabetically. Disembowel. Carnival Carnivore. Embiggen. One Cloud Band. Goblin Blastronauts. Tusk and Whiskers. Blank Blank Rocket Ship. When this enters the battlefield, you can put up to 2 name stickers on it. Whenever it attacks, choose a letter. This vehicle gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each name sticker on it that begins with the chosen letter. That's pretty funny. And we've got Animate Graveyard. I think this card is hilarious. Enchant your graveyard. Enchanted Graveyard is a creature on the battlefield with base power and toughness equal to the number of cards in it. It has the text boxes of all creature cards in it. It's still a graveyard. If Enchanted Graveyard would leave the battlefield, instead, exile Animate Graveyard. Hilarious. I really like that card. Look at that beautiful plains there. Our first attraction is Dart Throw. Rare Gallery of Legends is our second. A squirrel token. Look at that go. And look, there's our best boy there. There's the dog. And we've got Carnival, Elephant, and Meteor. Sacrifice is permanent. Draw 2 cards. And whenever this creature attacks, proliferate. Those are both pretty good. Why is this so familiar? Alright. Let's see what we got here. We got another Wizards of the Blank. Oh, get some focus there. A Good Day to Pie. We've got Line Cutter. Big Winner. Blankosaurus. This guy won me a game. I was struggling the entire game, but I dropped him with Unsanctioned, giving him +5/+5. So an 8/8 with Trample is very hard to get around. Blorbian Buddy. Art Appreciation. The Juggletron. So whenever Juggletron attacks, you can put an art sticker on it. So art stickers are going to be like these 3 main stickers here. And he gets +3/+0 for each item in its art that's not touching Juggletron, another item, or the card frame. Blank Trespasser. Ballerina. And it came from Planet Glurg. This is a legendary creature, Alien Ooze, for XX green and blue. You may have It Came from Planet Glurg. Enter the battlefield as a copy of X different creatures on the battlefield. That's really interesting and really weird. We have a Mountain. We've got the Spinny Ride. Superlatorium. Ticket Bucket Bot, and Goblin Coward Parade. You can give Mentor, and whenever it leaves, destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. No, well, let's not fight. Alright, so we have Command Performance. TAPPER, Soul Swindler, Six-Sided Die, Coming Attraction, Ardwolf's Advantage, Night Shift of the Living Dead, DK, Finder of the Lost, not to be confused with DK, Donkey Kong. DK says, when DK, Finder of the Lost, enters the battlefield, open an attraction. Whenever you roll a 2, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Whenever you roll a 4, you may tap or untap target artifact or creature. And whenever you roll a 6, Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Very interesting card. Love the art on it. Pie eating contest. This is funny because this has a gobble X, where each time you gobble, take a bite of food or sacrifice a food token. And X creatures you control get +2/+2 and trample till end of turn, where X is the amount of things you gobbled. And our rare is Saw in Half, that we saw one of these already in foil. We have a beautiful island. Our first attraction is Fortune Teller. Today's fortune: on your deathbed, you will regret not eating more pizza. This fortune is brought to you by our sponsor, Sahili Pie Pizzeria, located on the boardwalk next to Teferi's Time Twister. Bring this fortune to get 15% off any purchase. I might have to set that aside. Balloon stand. And a foil nearby planet. That's really pretty, actually. I'll set that there with our other nearby planet. A clown robot. I'm just going to set that over here. And we've got unique, charmed, and pants. All right, that says enough about that sticker, Pat. I love the noise these packs make when you open them. Just the noise of it is so great. All right, we've got Seasoned Buttoneer, Impounding Lotbot, Dissatisfied Customer, Crooked Amphibionaut, Decisions, Atom Wheel Acrobats, Electrocute, Trigger Happy, which I actually think this is funny because it does with triggered abilities. Choose a triggered ability of target permanent. It triggers, you control that ability. That's hilarious. Complaints Clerk. Octo Opus. This puts the octopus token that we saw that you fold in half. And our rare is Germain, Pride of the Circus. Legendary creature, Cat Performer. For green and tap, put 2+1/+1 counters on target creature with 4 or more legs. For 1 green and tap, until end of turn, all creatures able to block target creature with 4 or more legs do so. We have a Swamp. Bounce Chamber is our first attraction. Rare Log Flume is our second attraction. We got a treasure token. And we have Zombie, Cheese, and Magician. We got First Strike. 3/3 was pretty good. I used 3/3 sticker a lot in my draft last night. Alright, we've got Super Duper Lost. Good old Fibblethip there. Robo Pinata. I don't like that. That is a clown robot, too. We've got Scooch. Ticketomatron. Grabby Tabby. Minotaur to Force. Glitter Flitter. Angelic Herald. Trapeze Artist. Pin Collection. And our rare is the Clown Car. When Clown Car enters the battlefield, roll a 6-sided die. Or roll X 6-sided die. For each odd result, create a 1/1 white clown robot artifact creature token. For each even result, put a +1/+1 counter on Clown Car. And it has crew too. In a clown deck, that is very good. That beautiful mountain. Just lovely, lovely lands. Foam Weapons Kiosk. Trivia Contest. The Contortionist Octopus, which again, when we flip this over, you can see all of the folded versions of it that you can make. And we've got Yawgmoth, Merfolk, and Soul on our sticker sheet. Disobedient. We've got another bar entry. Funny card. Deadbeat Attendant. Bag Check. Amped Up. Finishing Move. I used this pretty well in my games. An incident has occurred. The Big Top. This is actually a really nice land. Add 1 mana of any color that appears on your top. Paradise Lost. Roll 2 six-sided die. Return any number of cards with total mana value X, where X is the total roll of the total of those rolls results. And then you exile the pair of dice lost. Strength testing hammer, and our rare is Goblin Cruciverbalist. Haste. When it enters the battlefield, create a colorless artifact token named your choice of A, E, I, O, or U. Whenever Goblin Cruciverbalist attacks, using the first letter of names of permanents you control, spell a word you haven't spelled this game. Gets +1/+0 until end of turn for each letter in that word. And then we've got our planes. Just a nice, pretty planes. Drop tower. Ooh. Information booth. And a rare foil treacherous trapezist. That looks terrifying, actually. Flying. Whenever you cast an alliterative spell, scry 2. Anything with 2 or more capitalized words in its name that begin with the same letter is alliterative. Other alliterative creatures you control have flying. That's great, actually. Ticket Bucket Bot. And we've got Spooky Clown Mox with Vigilance. That's too much going on there that I'm not going to talk about that. Alright, moving on to the next pack here. Ghost. Alright. Here we go. We got Unlawful Entry. Blankbird gets the worm. Xeno Squirrels. Boing. Mistakes were made. Blank Goblin. Park Map. Proficient Pyrodancer. There's an alliterative card. Discourtesy Clerk. We've got Brim's Baron Midway Madness. When Brim's Barone, I guess Barone, not Baron. When Brim's Barone Midway Mobster enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control that has a hat. Brim's Barone Midway Mobster has Menace as long as you're wearing a hat. So a lot of people at the draft last night were wearing hats because of cards like that. And our rare is Truss Chief Engineer. Whenever Truss Chief Engineer enters the battlefield or another creature dies, put a hat counter on Truss. Remove X hacks counters from Truss. Add or subtract X from number or a number word on target spell or permanent until end of turn. This effect can't reduce a number below 1 or a number word below 1. And we've got another very pretty island. Our first attraction is Pick a Beeble. Second attraction is Squirrel Stack. We have another clown robot. I'm just going to set that guy. You know what? We'll set him. We'll stick him just right back here for right now. Don't worry about that. We've got Giant Mana Cake. Very interesting. I actually had this set of stickers. Actually, everything except for the names was a sticker sheet that I had. And it worked out really well for me. The downside was the stickers are very finicky and do not like to stay on there once you stay back on the sticker sheet after you've put them on a card once. We've got Airy Elephant, Questionable Cuisine, Focused Funambulist, Rockstar, Another Nearby Planet, Chicken Troop, Last Voyage of the Blank, Bioluminary, Get Your Head in the Game, and our rare is Soliflora Intergalactic Icon. Legendary creature, human guest, or as an equipment you control attached to Soliflora Intergalactic Icon, affect other creatures you control as though those auras and equipment were attached to them. Counters and stickers on Soliflora affect other creatures you control as though those counters and stickers were on them. That's really interesting. Oh, and we got a shock land. That is a Temple Garden. As Temple Garden enters the battlefield, you may pay 2 life. If you do, or if you don't, it enters tapped. It is a Forest Plains. That is just beautiful. We've got Costume Shop. We've got Ferris Wheel. And we've got Night Shift of the Living Dead foil. Very nice. a red balloon token, and cool fluffy Loxodon on our sticker names. Alright, we've got Clowning Around, Step Right Up, Blufferfish, Alpha Guard, Big Winner, the Blankosaurus, Blorbian Buddy, Park Reentry, Ambassador Blorpity Blorp Boop, Monitor, and our rare is Leela, Hospitality Hostess. It's a legendary creature elf employee. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. You may cast common spells from the top of your library. Guests you control get +1/+1. Very nice. Our land is an island. We have the Clown Extractor. We have Bumper Cars. Food Token. And we've got Vampire Champion Fury. With Hellbent. That's interesting. Just an effect you don't really see very much. I guess we also had something that gave Horsemanship earlier, and you want to talk about effects you don't see very much. Horsemanship. Now You See Me. Sanguine Sipper. Wolf and Blank Clothing. Slight Malfunction. Ride Guide. Plot Armor. Non-Human Cannonball. Fight the Blank Fight. Quick Fixer. Done for the Day. Whoop. Devil K. Neville. Alright, this is a fun card. Legendary creature Devil Performer. Haste. When Devil K. Neville enters the battlefield, jump it over any number of creatures. If it clears those creatures, put that many +1/+1 counters on it. So you line up creatures end to end from the edge of the table with Devil K. Neville at the start. And then you basically just pop Devil K. Neville up over the creatures. So you would just, I'll give you an example here. I'll kind of try and do this. You would just let's see if I can do this. Do like that. And if it clears all the creatures you set, he gains +1/+1. If it doesn't clear all the creatures, nothing happens. Our land is a forest. We've got the kiddie coaster. We've got the roller coaster, just for bigger kids. Ticket Bucket Bot. Narrow-minded, baloney, and fireworks. Hey, there's baloney, like I was mentioning earlier with the wolf and baloney time clothes. That's so baloney time. It's great. We've got Gobsmacked here at the first of this pack. Scared Stiff. Prize Wall. Leading Performance. Art Appreciation. Decisions. Electrocute. Sword Swallowing Seraph. Ooh, and Showcase Art Spinneret Arachnobat. With Reach, and when it enters the battlefield, open an attraction. As long as you control 3 or more attractions, it gets +2/+0 and has Menace. Very nice. Goblin Girder Gang. And Treacherous Trapezist. We already saw this guy in a foil. Now we have a regular one as well. We've got a beautiful mountain. Cover the Spot. Centrifuge. Clown Robot. And Elemental Time Flamingo. There was the time. So there's baloney and time. Just gonna stick this guy down there. Don't worry about that. So we've got Down for Repairs. Wizards at the Blank. A Good Day to Pie. No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to pie. Rat in the Hat. Atom Wheel Acrobats. Amped Up. An Incident Has Occurred. Goblin Airbrusher, Clandestine Chameleon, Monoxa Midway Manager, and our rare is Killer Cosplay Artifact Equipment. When Killer Cosplay becomes attached to a creature, choose a creature card name with an identical mana cost. That creature becomes a copy of the card with the chosen mana until Killer Cosplay becomes unattached from it. Very interesting card. We got a Swamp. We got Dart Throw. We got Concession Stand. Zombie Employee. And Playable Delusionary Hydra. Seems good. It seems playable. Alright. We've got a Command Performance. TAPPAR. Soul Swindler. Draconian Gatebot. Petting Zookeeper. Wii Champion. Circuitat. Assembled Ensemble. Astrotorium. Wicker Picker, which once again has Sticker Kicker. And Knife and Death. We also got a foil one of these earlier. We've got a Forest. The Drop Tower. Guess Your Fate. Another Ticket Bucket Bot. Familiar Beeble Mascot. Alright, here we go. Into the next pack. We have Motion Sickness. Hat Trick. Deadbeat Attendant. Finishing Move. Rockstar. Another Nearby Planet. Icing Manipulator. Rosie, Publicist to the Stars. Or Roxy, not Rosie. Ticking Mime Bomb. And our rare is Celebrate 1000. Artifact creature Clown Robot. At the beginning of combat on your turn, roll 2 6-sided die. For each result of one... for each result of 1, Celebrate 1000 gets +1/+1 till end of turn. For each other result, it gains the indicated ability until the end of turn. If you roll doubles, it also gains Double Strike till end of turn. 2 is Menace, 3 is Vigilance, 4 is Lifelink, 5 is Flying, and 6 is Indestructible. Very interesting card. We have a nice Plains. We have Foam Weapon Kiosk. Tunnel of Love. Ooh, and a foil Forest. Very pretty. And another Clown Robot. I'm just going to stick this guy over here. And Misunderstood Trapeze Elf. Alright, starting off this next pack, we've got Super Duper Lost, Robo Pinata, Scooch, Stilt Strider, Rad Rascal, Carnival Carnivore, Coming Attraction, another Gary, Gray Merchant of Alphabet, Priority Boarding, Resolute Vegisaur, and our rare is Nocturno of Mira's Marvels. As Nocturno of Mira's Marvels enters the battlefield, choose a word with 5 or more letters. Whenever you cast a spell with the chosen word in its rules text, you draw a card and you lose 2 life. Also has partner. We got a Mountain. We got the Superlatorium. The Balloon Stand. A Food Token. And Deep Fried Plague and Mirror. Alright, let's see what we got here. We've got Bag Check, Airy Elephant, Questionable Cuisine, Chicken Troop, Slight Malfunction, Ride Guide, Park Bleeder, Make a Blank Splash, Pietra, Crafter of Clowns, and our rare is Souvenir T-Shirt. Gear Up. Gear Up, sponsored by Wizards of the Coast. As Souvenir T-Shirt enters the battlefield, roll 2 6-sided dice. For each magic-branded item you're wearing, roll an additional 6-sided die. Choose 2 of those results. Equipped creature gets plus X plus Y, where X is the first chosen result and Y is the second. Equip 4. Very interesting. A lot of people were wearing magic merch like t-shirts and stuff last night to try and get a bonus off of that. We've got a beautiful forest, costume shop, trash bin, and a foil animate object, which allows you to take an object from outside the game. Any object. It could be, your watch, it could be your phone, it could be a piece of paper. And you can put a power and toughness sticker, a name sticker, and an art sticker, and or an ability sticker on it. Then put it onto the battlefield as a creature. Very interesting card. Love it as a foil. Oh, and we got the little kitty cat. Look at this thing. Look at it. That is just adorable. I love it. And there's the unsanctioned I was talking about. Unsanctioned Ancient Juggler, which I used unsanctioned a lot because 5 unique vowels in it. It's just chef's kiss. Fantastic. We still haven't seen the card that I did not enjoy playing against last night. Starting to worry I might not see it. So we've got Unlawful Entry. Bird Gets the Worm. Xeno Squirrels. Aardwolf's Advantage. Embiggen. 6-sided die. 1 Clown Band. A Real Handful. Animate Object, which we just got a foil one. Squirrel Squatters. Don't Try This at Home is our rare. Whenever a hot source you control would deal damage, it deals that much damage plus 1 instead. Something is hot if it has hot things in its art, like fire or explosions. Sacrifice Don't Try This at Home. It deals damage equal to twice the number of hot cards in your graveyard to target creature or planeswalker. Funny. I like it. We have an island, fortune teller, gift shop, and a ticket bucket bot, along with Phyrexian Midway Bamboozle. Also, 6/9 power toughness. Nice. Alright, we've got a focused funambulist. The camera will focus. Can you focus on the focused funambulist? There you go. Now you see me. Line cutter. Seasoned buttoneer. We've got Vegetation Abomination. Well Done. Draconian Gatebot. The Autograph Book. Goblin Blastronauts. DK. Finder of the Lost. And we've got the alternate art Space Bellerin, Legendary Planeswalker Jace. And this card says, let's see if I can get it on here and read it. Can you focus a little better for me? Can you focus that? No? You don't want to focus the card? There we go. So it's got Space Sculptor. You divide the battlefield into alpha, beta, and gamma sectors. If a creature isn't assigned to a sector, its controller assigns it to one. Opponent assigns first. Creatures in each sector can be blocked this turn only by creatures in the same sector. Put a +1/+1 counter on each creature in the sector of your choice. Destroy all creatures in the sector of your choice. Funny card. Definitely doesn't play like a Jace, but I like it. Our next card under him is this nice swamp. We've got the Pick a Beeble Attraction, Bounce Chamber, a Treasure Token, and Slimy Burrito Illusion. That's what you get when you go to Taco Bell. A Slimy Burrito Illusion. You think it's a burrito, But it is, in fact, just Taco Bell. Alright, so we have Boing, Clowning Around, Step Right Up, Tickatomaton, The Grabby Tabby, Minotaur to Force, Glitter Flitter, Blank Balls of Fire, Attempted Murder, Knight in Blank Armor, and Katarina of Mira's Marvels. Legendary creature human performer. As Catalina of Mira's Marvels enters the battlefield, choose a letter. Whenever you cast a spell whose name begins with a chosen letter, create a 2/2 cat creature token with flying, which we just saw the cat creature token. Very adorable. Beautiful card. We have a Plains. We have Cover the Spot, Trivia Contest, a Clown Robot, and Notorious Sliver War. So, you know, anytime you play a game against slivers, that's a Notorious Sliver War. Alright, we're getting close to the end here. We've got Impounding Lotbot, Dissatisfied Customer, Croak Kid Amphibionaut, Petting Zookeeper, Non-Human Cannonball, Ticket Turbo Tubes, we are filled with tickets, we are filled with purpose, Pie Eating Contest, ooh, we have the showcase art for Angelic Herald, Proficient Pyro Dancer, Hardy of Mira's Marvels. I actually got this card last night as well. It enters the battlefield, choose a number. Whenever you cast a spell with the chosen number of lines of flavor text, put that many +1/+1 counters on target creature. Very nice. Did not really use it that much. Ooh, we have a Forest. We've got Dart Throw, also massive darts on that. Oh. Information Booth. And Foil, Now You See Me, which exile target creature you control, then return it to the battlefield under its own control with X +1/+1 counters, where X is the number of mirrors on the walls you can see from your seat. We have a Squirrel token, and we have Unassuming Gelatinous Serpent. I feel like there's a joke to be made there about an unassuming gelatinous serpent, but I'm not going to make that joke. Alright, let's see what we got here. We've got the Bluffer Fish coming right off the top. Gobsmacked. Scared Stiff. Mistakes Were Made. That's the story of my life, isn't it? Blank Goblin. Park Map. The Blankosaurus. Juggletron, Octo Opus, Blank 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 Trespasser, and Mythic Rare Tug of War. Players play a sub-game starting at 5 life and with up to 3 permanent cards with different names from their main game library on the battlefield. As the sub-game ends, the winner chooses one of the cards they put onto the battlefield as the sub-game began and puts it onto the battlefield rather than shuffling it into their library. Very nice. Seems like a fun card to play. We got a Plains. We got Storybook Ride. We got Bumper Cars. Ticket Bucket Bot. And Unstable Robot Dragon. Very nice. Alright, we're down to the last 3 packs here. I get the feeling I may not see this card that angered me so much last night, which I'm a little happy about, but also a little sad because I do want to show it off to you guys. So we have the Sanguine Sipper, Wolf in Blank Clothing, Bamboozling Beeble, Jetpack Janitor. We got Plot Armor, The Wee Champion, Circuits Act, Brim's Barone, Midway Mobster, Discourtesy Clerk, Park Reentry, and our rare for the pack is Centaur of Attention. When Centaur of Attention enters the battlefield, roll 5 6-sided dice and store those results on it. At the beginning of combat of your turn, you may re-roll any numbers of Centaur attention store result. He gets +X+X, where X is the greatest number of stored results on it of the same value. Interesting. So like going for a Yahtzee there. We got Mountain. We've got the Spinny Ride. We've got the Squirrel Stack. There's another Clown Robot. And Unglued Pea-Brained Dinosaur. Alright, 2 packs to go. We're getting awfully close to the end here. We've got a prize wall. Leading performance. Down for repairs. Big winner. Alpha Guard. Blorbian Buddy. Trigger Happy. Ballerina. Paradise Lost. And Fluros of Mithra's Marvels. When it enters the battlefield, choose a number greater than 0 whenever you cast a spell with power, toughness, or loyalty equal to the chosen number. Target artifact or creature becomes an artifact creature with base power and toughness XX till end of turn, where X is the chosen number. Interesting, maybe not as good as some of the other ones we've seen. We have an Island, Clown Extruder, Roller Coaster, ooh, and a foil Exit Through the Griff Shop Mythic Rare. We already read this one. Yell who wants a souvenir and announce it. People start bidding on it. If you don't win the bid, you gain life equal to the bid. Whoever does win the bid can cast a copy of the spell. And you get treasure tokens equal to the bid if you did not win the bid. We got a food token. And we've got Weird Angel Flame. Yeah, okay. Weird Angel Flame, huh? Alright, last pack. The pack we've had on display from the very beginning. Will it give us something good? Let's listen to that pack noise. Does that pack noise tell us we're getting something good? Let's find out. Give it a sniff. Ooh, got that new card ink smell. Alright, we got Bamboozling Beebles, Jetpack Janitor, Disembowel, Ticket Turbo Tubes, Vegetation Abomination, Well Done, The Scampire, Haberthrasher, Busted, and Exchange of Words. When Exchange of Words enters the battlefield, choose 2 target creatures. For as long as Exchange of Words remains on the battlefield, exchange the text boxes of those creatures. Interesting. Not the card I was hoping to see. We got a Swamp. We got a Spinny Ride. Oh, we got a foil. Scavenger Hunt, and a foil Xeno Squirrels. Enters the battlefield with with 2 +1/+1 counters on it. After you roll a die, you may remove a +1/+1 counters. If you do, increase or decrease the result by 1. Very interesting. We got another treasure token, and our last set of stickers is Urza's Dark Cannonball. So the card that I was going to tell you guys about, let me see if I can pull up an image of it to show you guys. I should be able to do this. Let's add. So let's see here. There we go. Okay, so here I've got the card now stuck up here. Let's go ahead and we'll make this a little bit bigger for you guys. So this is Surprise Party. When Surprise Party enters the battlefield, yell Surprise and put onto the battlefield any number of printed clown robot tokens that aren't touching each other that you hid on the battlefield before you cast Surprise Party. And that weren't spotted by an opponent before you cast Surprise Party. Robots you control have +1/+0 and have vigilance. So, yeah, like, I don't know if you guys noticed, but as I've been opening, I've been hiding all the clown tokens we got. So that would be 1 clown token, 2 clown tokens, 3 clown tokens, 4 clown tokens. Here's another 5th clown token. We've got a 6th clown token up here. I stuck one underneath all my lands, so that's a 7th clown token. And then I did stick one, in fact, also at the bottom of the tokens pile. That is an 8th clown token. And then I would get all of these clown tokens into play, in addition to them all becoming a 2-1 clown token now, instead of just a 1-1. There was a person last night who was running this to glorious amounts of play, where he basically, he was sticking them in, like, land sleeves and underneath his deck, and he would play this, and I think in one game he pulled out 6 tokens, and was like, yeah, I've got 6 2-1 clowns. He also had the assembled automaton. Let me see if I can pull that card up and just give you even more of an idea of how just terrifying it was. Gosh, I don't remember how far back I saw one. Further back than that, apparently. Let's go. Come on. Where are you at? There we go. Assembled ensemble. So assembled ensemble says whenever you cast a spell with an artifact creature in its art, which Surprise Party absolutely has artifact creatures in its art, create a 1-1 clown token. So he would get another clown token on top of all the ones that he could have snuck in. But of course, most all the ones he had would have been snuck in, and it only counts the printed ones. But clown robots get +1/+0, or sorry, just robots get +1/+0 in vigilance. This one already has vigilance, but also its power is equal to the amount of robots you control. So that would be like, here's 8 right here. Here's assembled ensemble that is now a 8/6, and then it would get an additional +1/+0. Let me go ahead and hide this card now. So that would make it a 9/6, and it was just, and he could attack with them, and they wouldn't tap, which means he could block with them. It was just overpowering, and yeah, he ended up very much coming out on top in our draft. It was a wild draft for sure. All right, let's go back and let's show off some of these good cards we got. We got the Space Bellerin. Where's our good boy? Best boy. There he is. We got Comet Stellar Pup. And I really think that that's about all of the really nice cards that we pulled to show off. Except we also got a really nice land. Let's get that land back out here. The Foil Forest we also hit, but there's the Temple Garden. That's what we want to see. There's that Temple Garden. We got Space Bellerin. We've got Comet. Look at those. Very nice cards. While you're looking at those, let me actually go back and see if I can pull up the land that I was going to show you guys. That basically combos very well with the other land that I pulled off, Nearby Planet. So we'll save that. We will... So I'm going to unhide this now. So the other card was Urza's Funhouse. And Urza's Funhouse says, add a colorless mana, add infinite mana, activate only once and only if you control an Urza's Mine, Urza's Power Plant, and an Urza's Tower. Well, hey, hiding this again for just a second. This card here says, Rangeling. This card is every land type. including all those Urza's ones. It says down there the very last little bit of text there, including all those Urza's ones, which means that this card, when you have Nearby Planet out, Nearby Planet counts as Urza's Mine, Urza's Power Plant, and Urza's Tower, meaning you can immediately tap this for infinite mana. And then for 7 tap, you can head to askurza.com and click Urza's Funhouse to activate a random ability, which is fun, but requires you to have an internet connection to use. All right, so that was a nice unboxing of a box of Unfinity. I really do like this set. I think it's a lot of fun, and I will be keeping these cards to just kind of mess around with and do some fun stuff. See where it goes. See what what kind of fun I can have with it. Oh, hey, look, there's another clown token. I forgot I'd hit it one under the Nearby Planet. A lot of fun stuff there. Scooch these over a little bit more. Just good times, fun times. If you guys ever get a chance to play some funny Magic, I cannot recommend this enough. It's just so much fun to play. You get some beautiful cards out of it. I love the very cartoon style of the showcase arts, in addition to just the regular arts being absolutely, with the space theme, just absolutely brilliant. Real wacky. I will be saving this so that I can play, whether it's drafts or constructed, using just these cards, because it's hilarious. It's just fun. You know what? As a little bonus, because we've not really been going for very long, let me go grab what I pulled in my draft, and I will show that off as well. Alright, we're back at it now, and I have got here my draft pack. Let's see if I can figure this out. Okay, so this was my draft deck. Let's look at the tokens and such and cards I didn't use first. We had a ticket bucket bot that I used for storing my tickets, a squirrel token, and a treasure token. We had the Unsanctioned Ancient Juggler, which it looks like Unsanctioned's actually stuck back onto it pretty well. It wasn't doing so hot last night. Same with my 3/3. Stuck to it really well. Wasn't doing so hot last night. But you can see that it's not on there very smooth. And last but not least, I had Deep Fried Plague Mirror. I had Mistakes Were Made that I didn't play. Grabby Tabby, Embiggen, Fight the Blank Fight, Carnival Barker. I actually really think this card's funny. So, for 2 and a red, Dog Employee. This is also the card you see on the booster packs. Let me pull out one of these. I can show you guys. So, here's the booster pack with the Carnival Barker on it. A little adorable little pupper. And he says, you have 30 seconds to laud a creature you control to any people outside the game. Until end of turn, that creature gains Trample and Haste and gets +X/+0, where X is the number of those people who applauded. Activate only as a sorcery and only once. I think it's hilarious. I drafted it, and somebody else who had wanted this card in the draft was like, I had a plan and everything for it. And I was like, oh yeah, what was your plan? He goes, oh, I was just going to do the part of the cha-cha slide where you go, everybody clap your hands, and then just count the number of people that, like, out of reflex, clap their hands to that part. And I was like, yeah, it's brilliant. Thanks for telling me your strategy that I can use. I did get a Brim's Baron Midway Mobster. and a Spinneret Arachnobat. And I got one attraction, Cover the Spot, that I never used. I got a Plains and a Swamp and an Island as my 3 lands that came in my 3 packs. So let's see here. Here's my stickers. Right now, I'm love again. I've already found someone. Okay, so now let's move on to what did I get in my deck? Like, what did I use to come in 5th place in my draft? I had a Chicken Troop, Electrocute, Vegetation Abomination, Well Done, Juggletron, Minotaur de Force, Goblin Girder Gang, Done for the Day, another Vegetation Abomination, Hardy of Mira's Marvels, Human Cannonball, non-human Cannonball, Atom Wheel Acrobats, Alpha Guard, Ardwolf's Advantage, the showcase art for Meet and Greet Sisay, Slight Malfunction, Blank Goblin, another Minotaur de Force, Slight Malfunction again, Chicken Troop again, Icing Manipulator, Blank Osaurus, Grabby Tabby, Resolute Vegisaur, another Blankosaurus, An Incident Has Occurred, Proficient Pyrodancer, Ardwolf's Advantage, Clandestine Chameleon, Killer Cosplay, and Finishing Move. And that is all of the cards that I have purchased for this so far. I really like this set. Like I said, I cannot recommend this enough. If you guys want to play some goofy, over-the-top Magic the Gathering, go get you some Unfinity cards. They are great. I wish they came in something other than just packs. But even then, go grab you a couple packs. See what happens. Alright, let's turn this to light come back on. There we go. Reset this back up here. Flip my camera back. Oh. Gotta fix this up here. Get you guys looking at me again. And I'll do a little outro here. Thank you guys. Thank all you guys for coming around and watching me open up these cards. I know this wasn't a very long stream. Pack openings usually aren't that long. And I've got some other work to do today. But I did want to come back. I want to show you guys all of these fun cards that I got. And I've got some spooky stuff planned. It's not really that spooky, but I got some spooky stuff planned for more streams in the future. Look forward to that. I look forward to it. Hope you look forward to it. I'll see you guys again on Monday evening. So until then, you guys, until then, YouTube, I want you guys to have fun. Come and watch me sometime over here on Twitch, or at least just, follow me on YouTube and leave comments on my videos. I reply to all the comments left on my videos. So if you ever want to talk to me about something and you're on YouTube, leave a comment. I'll respond to you. Or come to Twitch, talk and chat. If you have Amazon Prime, drop a free Amazon Prime subscription to my Twitch channel. Get yourself 10 emotes. Pretty nice, pretty good. You could do it. No one's stopping you. But until next time, YouTube, you guys have fun. I'll see you in the next video.